Hello and welcome to Love, Peace, and Happiness today. These messages are timeless, so whenever you find them, there is something that has been channeled here for you. I have a new setup here. So today we're going to do a little bit of bowls for you, and then we're going to get into your messages. So here we go. Also, today is my heart chakra day, so I'm all in green, okay? All right, I'm glad to see you here. Let's get into these channel messages now. If you're on Facebook, you gotta get on my YouTube because I'm not gonna be on Facebook all the time like this. I'm just saying, like, we do this every day for sure on YouTube. So subscribe to the YouTube so you can be part of this live audience. Okay. So we're going to start off with our words of clarity for love, peace, and happiness. Love, source, God, thank you, thank you, thank you. What is the word of clarity for love? We have ease. For peace, love, source, God, what is the word of clarity for today? For peace, thank you. We have nurture, but it fell out with conflict. What is the word of clarity for happiness today? Love, source, God, thank you, thank you, thank you. And we have the word intuition. The bottom of the deck we have is receive. Receive. This whole energy right now on earth is for us to receive. Intuitively know. Intuitively, you know. We spoke about the calm, this eerie, unexplained sense of calm that we're having where we ain't worried about, I'm worried about nothing. I'm worried about nothing. And worry about nothing, right? That type of energy. That's how we've been feeling. We're like, some people are losing their stuff and we're just like vibing out, doing chakra colors and singing bowls and readings, you know what I'm saying? Self-maintaining up in this. Let's look at the love, the word for peace. We had conflict and nurture. Interesting. So for peace, understand that this conflict is going on to bring us peace. Held up the wrong word. Conflict going on in order to bring in peace. It doesn't make no sense. A lot of times these things don't make sense. But God got a far greater plan than you can understand, okay? Nurture peace. This is our job. Nurture peace. And we need to know that the peace is going to increase regardless of what's going on out there, regardless of what they want us to think. Our job is to nurture peace, and that's what we are. We are grounding agents for the energy of love, peace, and happiness. Okay, let's look at the word for love. We had ease. Love is an easy energy. It is not a conflicting energy. It is not a challenging energy. Some of you have been brought to face some of the connections that you have and realizing that, hey, you know what? This isn't what love is supposed to feel like. I'm not supposed to have to fight for love. I'm not supposed to have to be in a battle for love. And that is true. And some of you are realizing that through this situation that we're in. So let's see how the flashcard is going to clarify our message. I want to say hey to Bone Shaker, Sherry, Georgina, Jen, Wanda, Michael, Amy. Yo, y'all got to check out last night's channel message we did on the channel. Oh my goodness, it was so delectable. Please take time to watch it. It was a long show, but whoa, huge collective message. Okay, the 10 helms. We have 10 helms coming out of the flashcard deck. This is about driving the freaking vehicle where you want it to go. Now is the time to not pretend like your vehicle, the vessel, does not have a steering wheel. Now is the time to put your hands on the wheel, drive it where you want it to go. How do you do that? Everything out your mouth, everything out your mind, everything in your heart on Heart Chakra Day. Yay. So drive the vehicle the way you want, because you have the complete tools necessary to be able to drive your life the way you want it to go. And more than anything else, your head space, your heart space, and your thoughts and all that, that's what's taking you. You know, it's pulling together from the ethers all the energy that's co-creating all of the experiences. So are you thriving? Because I'm thriving, babe. I'm thriving. Do I look like I'm thriving? Because I'm thriving. It makes me laugh when people who I don't really know, who randomly comment on my stuff, like I'm getting these instant messages and they're like, how you feeling? How you doing? How you holding up? I'm like, have you watched my show? That's all I want to ask is, have you watched my show? Because I'm thriving. I'm vibing. I'm great. Actually, I feel fantastic. I feel really energetically amazing right now, you know, and even in my physical reality, like my daughter's painting this awesome piece right now. I've been able to produce some amazing service-oriented channel messages to aid my brothers and sisters of humanity. And I'm showing myself that like all the years of spiritual training that I've been going through have paid off, because now we're in a situation where it's like, if you don't have that, honey, you could be kind of feeling lost right now. You know what I'm saying? So the bottom of the deck of the flashcards is the 11 dogs, 11, that number of activation, that portal into a new gateway. So this is saying like God has sniffed out the path and found the path. This is what I'm hearing. God has found the path to get us to where, first off, where we was headed anyways, but this is on the collective calling on the hearts of man. I also see progress because we have a 10 and 11. So this is like the completion to new beginnings. Things are going to be different from here on out. The energy is different. We're in a new energy. Okay. So let's see what is going on with the general overarching energy. I really love the way the messages came out yesterday. So we're going to follow that format again. Let's just God, what is the overall energy for humanity, for my brothers and sisters of humanity at this time? Let's just God. Yesterday, I know we had the tower at the base with the Wheel of Fortune coming out. So let's see what is the message for us today. Let's just God. Whoa, the world! Successful completion, people. Something has been accomplished. This is affecting all humanity. This is letting us know, like, as a whole, humanity is leveled up. We've learned some lessons, we've applied some teachings, and we have raised our vibration. We have leveled up. This is a successful completion of a situation. Let's get a little bit more on that with the bottom of the deck. Justice, Lady Justice. Justice has been served. Whatever was imbalanced, whatever felt unfair is being set to rights. So now we're going to look at the divine feminine energy with the good tarot again and see what messages want to come out for us today. I see Kyle says, I love that drive. It is a beautiful drive when you're driving the energy of your life. When you're not just sitting in the seat with your hands off the wheel and crashing into everything, and you choose which direction you're going. What energy are you heading towards? Everything in your world will begin to shift. You know what I'm saying? And you do this vibrationally. It's not because, I mean, you can sit and stare at something all day long. because some of the videos and information that's been put out there, it tells you, sit and stare. Yeah, okay, that's all fine and dandy. However, at some point, that sit and stare has to match the vibration. It's about matching internally the external situation, the vibe of it. If you're matching it, if you have, in order to quantum leap, thank you to my friend who's all into quantum leap, in order to quantum leap into that new energy, you have to match the vibe of the new energy. So you have to feel it. You have to believe it. You have to resonate at that frequency. And trust me and believe me that if it's something that you want, if it's something that you really would be pleased with, then you've got to be in a pleased vibration in order to match the situation that's going to be pleasing. So let's see what's the energy today for the divine feminine energy, listeners. God, this is our internal. This is our inner space. This is our subconscious. This is our spiritual side. This is the intuition side. Okay. Left side of the body, right side of the brain. Okay. Messenger of fire, inspired, spiritually inspired, spiritually inspired. So this is going to move a lot of you to take part in little spiritual ceremonies for yourself. You may be refashioning your environment. Some of you are taking time to reorganize, clear the clutter. Whoa, if you're taking time to clear the clutter, that is, whoa, powerful, because energy is real and everything in your environment is energy. Everything in existence is made of atoms. And when atoms are sitting stagnant, they vibrate really slow and really low. And that is not high vibrational. And that's sitting in your environment. And that is attracting its like to itself. And so likewise, for you, when you clear that stagnant energy out, and that's what I'm getting a lot of, clearing stagnant energy out. So it's going to open up space for the energy that matches your current vibration to come in with the stronger strength. Okay. So I do see people clearing energy right now. So some of you are going to be moved to burn some Palo Santo. Some of you like working with sage. Some of you are going to do this intuitively or cast the spell from your lips. When we say cast a spell, this is just speaking out your reality. You're going to proclaim it. You're going to claim it. You're going to own it. You're going to speak it into existence. Others of you are going to literally go through your closet. Remember, the closet represents, if the house is the physical vessel, the closet is your deep subconscious. You got a bunch of junk in there that you don't need. You might want to move that stuff out and watch what happens. It's going to be a physical expression. One of the laws from the book of the Kabbalion, let me grab it so I can show you. Recommend this read if you're looking for something good to read in these times that we're living in and you're a little bored. This is the book. This is the one. It's like $5 on eBay. eBay is still active in business. They will ship it right to you. Okay, get this book. Screenshot that. You need something good to read, screenshot that. I'm just saying. All right. But one of the laws in there is as above, so below. And so you could affect the spiritual through the physical. You could affect the physical through the spiritual. So cleaning your closet helps you clean out your spiritual energy and your deep subconscious. The bottom of the deck of the feminine we have is the strength card. You've been through a lot. You have been through a lot. You have the spiritual strength and stamina to continue moving forward, and you have the drive and ambition. And a lot of you are going to get, I'm hearing a lot of you are going to get the craving, the urge to begin to produce something of a spiritual nature. So you have spiritual talents and gifts. You've been reserving them to yourself. You're like, oh, I got to put this out. I got to let people know. I got to let people know that I channel. I got to let people know that I read. I got to let people know that I'm a healer. I got to let people know that I do Reiki. I got to let people know that I do singing bowls. I got to let people know that I do tuna forks. What do you do? I got to let people know that I channel these paintings. Whatever this is, it's on your heart. It's something that you do. There's a lot of you who are going to be inspired to take that creative opportunity and put it all the way into action at this time, okay? And anything that doesn't allow that, would you like to uncreate and destroy right now? Yes, yes? Woo, yes, I love it. So that's a little energy clearing that's going to help you embrace that, that urge when it comes in. So now let's look at the divine masculine, which is the right side of the body, left side of the brain, the logical, action-oriented, external, physical. Okay, so let's see. You can think of it as, the traditional societal roles for the man and the woman. Traditionally, societally, the woman takes care of the home and the children and the love things and the nurturing things and caring for the health and things of that nature. Traditionally, in the gender assigned roles, the male is the one that goes out. He does the hunting and gathering. He goes out and gets things and takes care of the financial needs and the physical needs, and he's the protector. So you can use that to help you understand the masculine and feminine energies. Okay, so now let's see. Hashtag love mongering. People, did you share the video? Are you helping to be part of spreading these good messages? Okay. Also, for those of you who wanted to know more about the chakra challenge, the information is on the community page. It's in your stream. It's in your stream. It's all over every one of my social media network medias. I'm on everything. If you're not on everything with me, then you must not have an account, because if you have an account, I'm sure you're on there with me. Okay. Anyways, masculine energy, third eye chakra. Whoa. The masculine is being given some clarity. The masculine is beginning to vision a different outcome at this time. And that must be why it came out with 2 cards, because God wanted to clarify with this other card. Whoa, the magician. The divine masculine at this time has had a vision for themselves, and they've communicated that to Lustrous God, and they say to themselves, I have everything I need to make this happen. I have everything I need to make this happen. And begins to move the energy. So they are taking action steps. They are using their resources. They are channeling and funneling their energy into that which is what they want to have, what they want to build at this time. The bottom of the deck is the sun. Man, the cards are amazing. I really love reading this way. God has shown me this way for a reason. And the sun being at the bottom of the deck says, in recent times, the divine masculine energy on earth has received a consciousness upgrade. Praise. We love that in all of our days. Yes, please. And thank you. Hashtag love. Yes, please. And thank you. And hashtag love mongering. I'm just saying, like, and I see, this is interesting, because now I'm seeing the play between the visual divine feminine. I'm holding this place of passion for you, baby. And here's the divine masculine. I'm doing everything I can, baby. Okay, so within one's own self, this is intuitively, you've been inspired to take a course of action. In the physical realm, you have all the resources, all the tools, all the assets you need to make it happen. This could be stuff you've been sitting on for 10 years. Let me tell you, in my nail career in recent times, like, I've had to pull out stuff that I bought 10 years ago or 11 years ago when I first started my nail career, because finally society is ready for it. And interestingly enough, that's like a message that I'm getting. You guys are on the leading edge of this consciousness. And we've spoken about that at length before on this channel. And so finally, society is catching up to you. Society is getting there now too. So we want to commend you for holding that space. Like, okay, are you going to catch up yet? That's what I see her saying right now. She's like, are you on the way yet? Did you get it? Did the Christ consciousness download take effect within you yet? Did you learn that there's no benefit to fear mongering and hate and trying to overpower others? Instead, the power comes from within you. Did you learn yet that abundance comes from within? Did you learn yet? Did you figure it out? That's something that she's saying now. The divine masculine is saying, oh my God, I just opened up this treasure trove of wealth. Oh my God, why didn't I figure this out a long time ago? Like, wow, look at what I can do. Interesting. Now, with that, I want to use my Witch's Tarot, and I'm going to go ahead and pull a tarot experience while we're here and see what wants to come out for us today, Lustrous God. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, Jen and Kat. So thankful and grateful that you could be back with us. We have a very potent crew. Our Butterfly Nation Masters of Transformation, y'all are really powerful. And God showed me, like, the people who I attract to me are leaders in society. So one way or another, you need to know and understand. And if you didn't already, you are a leader. You are a leader. Now is the time to be that. If in no other way, you are a spiritual leader. You are an energetic leader. So let's see what Love Source God wants to say. We're just going to let these cards fly as they will. Love Source God, let them land in the right place. Is landing next to the 11 dogs. Y'all want to see? Never mind. We're just going to leave it like it is. Is landing next to the 11 dogs on the flashcard base, okay, which is what we've been through because it's at the base of a deck, right? Now look at what landed there. The death card in reverse. A difficult ending has already occurred. Something that was dead is passed on. Something that was spiritually dead is passed on, I'm hearing. But this is definitely talking about we've been through a huge transformation. Life will never be the same. It's going to be beautiful, but life will never be the same. The bottom of the deck right now is the Ace of Truth, the Ace of Truth, the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Truth. This is the one main truth. As above, so below. As above, so below. This is what brought it in. Again, I'm being directed to tell you, like so many of you have been 1111 make a wish, 1111 make a wish, 1111 make a wish, 1111 make a wish, and every time you say 1111 make a wish, you help bring this situation about. What do you know? Because you know what? Y'all are of a different energy. You are of the light. Thank you so much, Michael, for your donation, for your love. May it return multiplied to you swiftly. You are so much of the love, peace, and happiness energy that Gaia has been calling forth from within its own depths, right? That every time you made a wish, the balance of power had to shift so you could get your wish granted. As long as the dark power was ruling this earth, as long as this earth was being ruled by manipulation, deception, deceit, and very dark arts, our wishes cannot come to fulfillment in the way that we are purposed to, and that is on our heart. Because see, your heart is craving its own medicine. That thing you really want to do. Oh God, I just really want to have this. I really want to have that. I really want to create this. I want to build this business. I want to provide this service. I want to create this, what never existed before. Yeah, that is the calling on your soul, because it's in line with your purpose. So what's happened? God has cleared the path, cleared the road, cleared the false structures, the false power, the false illusions, so that we can have a strong foundation for this new beginnings, because this is all part of our blessings coming in. This is all part of our purpose being fulfilled. This is all part of why we're all here at Earth on this time, in this headspace, in this energy. Because it's not by mistake, it's by divine design. Please trust and believe. Let's see what else God wants to talk about for us today. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Lester Scott. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What are the divine messages? What would you like me to speak today? Thank you for channeling it through me. Okay, now over the world and the shine card. And it's interesting because before I even flip this card over, I don't know what card it is yet. I can't see it. But what it did was it knocked the shine card to the side, and I can see underneath it. Remember, the base is the bottom of the, and this is on the masculine energy side. So we see the consciousness that's been coming up. Below it is the Seven of Swords, and its keywords are seek the truth. Seek the truth. So what do we have here? The shine is coming because somebody done revealed that divine mind. Somebody finally, like and I'm hearing, as far as the patriarchy goes, the light has been shining on all the dark shit that's been going on, all the secret. The Seven of Swords is in a lowest vibration. It's lies, envy, deceit, hate, and trying to steal through dark arts, through dark spiritual arts, casting spells of thievery and deception and shit like that. Yeah, that was at the bottom of that. And it's saying in regards to the patriarchy, the light has been shown in there. That shit's coming out to the light now, baby. And you know what? You can't get rid of it until you know it's there. How you going to get rid of something that you don't know exists? It needs to be shown. And that's something that has come up. So let's see what card it is that's touching the sun, the Seven of Swords, and the world. And it is the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords. First thing I'm hearing, don't worry, the lawyer's on it. The legal team is on it. God has dispatched whatever angels. I see angels in flight all over it with this Queen of Swords energy. This is cutting the bullshit. The Queen of Swords is here to cut the bullshit. That bullshit don't fly no more in this new energy. The bottom of the deck right now is the Magician in reverse. What did I tell you? The fucking dark arts. The Magician in reverse at the bottom of the deck. Yeah. Whoever was casting those evil spells, all that little, I'm going to put the roots on you. That person got a bright light. I'm going to attach myself to their energy. I'm going to steal their energy because I want that shine. I want their money. I want their wealth. I want their love. People try to be that way, right? But see, God already showed me like that energy energetically, it was squashed a long time ago. Go back and watch yesterday's reading, last night reading. I'm telling you. The one where I'm holding the love pillow. Yeah, that's the one. Oh, Lord. So that shit cut all the way off. So if some of you, I'm telling you now, if some of you all your whole life have said, you know, that one aunt I have, that one family member I have, you know, something about my intuition keeps telling me like they's up to some shiesty shit. Get rid of anything you have from them. Burn up them pictures. Get rid of that shit. Your spirit been telling you a long time ago to get rid of the shit. God got rid of the energy of it. Now you got to get rid of it from your personal life, which is why we was probably talking about starting in your closet. Because somebody got a shirt or a dress that you've been holding on from that person from a long ass time ago. You need to get rid of that shit. I don't give a fuck how much it costs. Is it worth costing you everything that you've ever lived for, worked for, and desired in your life? Yeah, I don't think so. No, thank you, boo. I could burn them pictures up too. It ain't no problem to me because I don't even never hear from you. Unless you need something. Oh, you need some more money. Oh, you need a ride. What you need from me today? And when was the last time you offered me anything besides, oh, thanks? Not even authentic, not even genuine. Like, oh, thank you so much. I really needed your help. You came through for me today. No. It's like, okay, thanks. And then they're gone. And you threw off your, anyways, go get out of that shit. Get out of that shit. And some of y'all, this is time to let it go. And I'm also hearing from this message, like people's true colors are being revealed right now. Who is in your tribe that's helping you raise up? Because this shit is about to be lit. Like it's time to turn all the way up. Hello. It's lit. And either you're lit or you're freaking trying to squash somebody else's flame with that bullshit. But that bullshit, Queen of Swords said, bye-bye, birdie. You got to go. Hit the road, Jack. And don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. And don't you come back no more. That's what that's saying. And if you have cut these ties off, keep them cut off. As a matter of fact, burn something up. I'm just saying, burn something up so that you know that shit is being cleared. Burn it up. I posted a meme a long time ago, and it was I literally had to burn something up. Somebody had given me this tabletop that I was hesitant to let go of because my daughter painted on it, and her art is so valuable to me, as my own is, right? I didn't want to get it up, but Spirit had been showing me, get rid of it, get rid of it, get rid of it. It took until that day when I was channeling my father, and my dad came through my body so strong, and he showed me like, rip that fucking shelf out of there. Take that piece of art and go cut it up. Burn that shit up right now. It was so strong, you guys, that I had to. And that fire burned so bright. It burned so bright. We burned it in a place where we weren't really supposed to, but it was safe. It was like in the middle of the desert with nothing but rocks out there, right? So funny enough, when we're burning this shit up, a helicopter passes overhead with the spotlights, right? And here I am, my happy-go-lucky self, just all love and peace and happiness. And I know I'm doing what God done showed me, right? Burning this shit up because somebody tried to attach to my energy. And they shine the spotlight right on us. And I'm like waving at the helicopter, right? And so all of a sudden, my feet get really, really freaking cold. And I'm like, okay, it's time to go. Oh, and I didn't even tell you that this was a strong lesson in intuition. My intuition said, get fire started, get fire started. Didn't listen. Couldn't start the thing on fire. It would not start on fire. My friend had a torch lighter. It would not start on fire. It looked like it was wood and cardboard. It would not start on fire. Then my dad showed me, you remember those bonfires we used to do? Do you remember how hot the plastic burns? Get the plastic bag and put that in the middle. And that's the only way I got the fire lit was by putting the plastic bag in the center of this stuff it burned so hot and so long. Plastic burns for a long time and so hot, right? It finally caught it on fire. And that fire was like a furious fire. It was a furious fire. It was a very intense and high impact fire. And so it was a small place, but it just burned so intensely hot, right? And when my feet got cold, it was down to small little embers, just barely glowing, right? And my friend's like, well, we should put this out. We should put this out before I go. I said, no, it's time to go now. Let's go. What's it going to do? There ain't nothing out here to burn. Let's go. So we get in the car. We get finally off the dirt road, and flying past us is a police officer. He's like, oh, somebody's about to get in trouble. Would you please put the gas down? They're after us. It's over the fire. We're not supposed to be burning out here. God was on my side the whole time. When you got that intuition, you got to get rid of some shit because somebody trying to connect that energy to you. You need to let it go. And you know what? Maybe you don't know. Maybe you don't know. If you don't know, then right now is the time. Let's ask God, is there anything in my position that I need to remove? Is there anything that I'm holding on to that I need to release? Is there anything that I own that I need to burn? Let's ask God. You could ask and God will show you. You just watch. And let me know. Put it in the comments as the days go by. As the days go by, we may not even be talking about this, but please put it in the comments. Send me an email. Put it on my website. Do what you got to do, but let me know because I'm telling you, God going to show you. That's what I know. And if you don't listen, God going to keep on showing you until you listen. That's the cold part about it. And I know that from experience. What else do you want to talk about, Love Scott? I got a little bit more time here to talk to my brothers and sisters online. Thank you, Love Scott. Thank you. Oh, I got 3 cards. And as the 3 cards fell out, I heard past, present, and future. So I'm just going to leave them where they are. Like I said, I was. And I want you to know that these cards fell on my amethyst. Which amethyst? The one, remember I told you the story? I was out on the Fremont, had something to eat, walked out the door, walked into a friend of mine. He's like, oh, here, this is for you. Open your hand. This is for you. And he gave me this beautiful amethyst pointer. I'm going to lift it up to show you. And you know, amethyst is all crown chakra. Yes. Activating the crown. And I've had this with me every day, all day long, since my friend gave it to me. And this is my buddy from the crystal shop. So what do you know? All right. So past, we have the 2 of Cups, the lovers, the people who are in love. This is that soul connection energy. In the present, we have the Temperance. Wow. So in the past, I'm seeing you dealt with soul connections. Let's see what's the incoming energy. Whoa, the Magician. Oh my God. And I heard this earlier when I was talking about, are you ready yet? Are you on your way yet? Remember I told you, like, she's watching him. She's watching her. The divine feminine is watching the divine masculine saying, did you figure it out yet? And look, the divine masculine is figuring it out now. Starting to own his power, take it back, right? So you've had a lot of soulmates in the past, have you? A lot of partnerships that didn't last, right? But you evolved your soul. You learned so much more about yourself, and you helped your soul to grow through each time you gave love and forgiveness. And you tried to make it work, but at the end you were like, this is just not a match because it's got to be both of us. It can't just be one of us. But when you found each other, you were in the same place. You matched vibrationally with different soulmates over the years. And as you evolved in those relationships by trying to accommodate, by trying to be the peacemaker, by trying to be considerate, by trying to compromise, and they didn't, you outgrew that shit. And you realize you had to safeguard yourself, safeguard your energy, and move the fuck on and let it go, right? Well, guess what? Some of y'all been waiting. Some of y'all been waiting for somebody as powerful as you, and others of you right now, this card is coming through. The Sagittarian energy of the Temperance card is coming through because you're about to connect with a twin who has been through some of the same shit you've been, and they also are in a matching place. Now it's a flame match. What does that mean? It means I don't need you to make me feel better about me. And you don't need me to make you feel better about you. I don't require you to maintain my happiness, and you don't require me to maintain your happiness. We could do us together or apart, but we still doing us the whole time, and we match. We both spiritually compatible, sexually compatible, physically compatible. You're my perfect cup of tea. You are my perfect cup of tea. As a matter of fact, it seems as though you were put in that body because that's exactly what I like. Ooh, that's what I like. That's what I like. And the other person feels the same way about you. This is the partnerships that are coming into place right now. In the future, why are these partnerships coming into place? Because y'all are finna unleash this magic of love. Love is the highest vibration on earth. And this is why so many are so, like, that's all they can think about is love, love, love. Shit, I've been that way. I've been that way. And it's funny because I feel like this final level of soulmate and this twin energy, this matching twin flame energy comes in. Once you pretty much say, you know what, I'm finna be by myself right now. I really love me. And you get real comfortable in your own skin, in your own company. Now you're bringing in a twin. And I'm hearing you'll have one more test. You'll have one more test. And it will look like a twin, but this is a test that you've given yourself to ask yourself and own the opportunity to honor your value, your priorities, your journey, your purpose, your wealth, and your health. And if you have the headspace and you're aligned, you will make the choice to say, bye-bye, that's not mine, because it's not a match. I realized that in these intense false twin relationships, you get all this twin vibe energy from them because they're a false twin. So they're going to give you twin vibe energy, but you're going to know it's a false twin because the only time they come to you is when your light is shining bright on your own and they feel like shit. They're like, hold on, my little light is getting dim. Can you put some more oil in my lamp? No, boo-boo. That's for you to do. How about you get your oil right and then you try to come see about me? Go do you, boo, because I'm doing me too, you know? And then this true twin energy. In a true twin energy, one twin is not going to try to manipulate the other emotionally so that they can feed off that energy. You're not going to make them responsible for how you feel. You're going to own how you feel. Yes, you will state how you feel, and they will state how they feel, but there's this inner knowing between both parties that it's only me who has any power here about how I feel. And it's only me that has any power here about whether I feel joy and contentment or irritation, frustration, and anger. And so these two people will go do the work on themselves, get their light right, and come back together and shine on. You know what I'm saying? So these are the messages I have there. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck here. Whoa, the Fool is in reverse at the bottom of the deck. The Fool is in reverse at the bottom of the deck. And what does that mean? In the past, you might have felt like you were made a fool of. Somebody took you for, oh, you must have took me for a fool. I think you got your fools mixed up. You must think I'm somebody else. Thank you, Bretton Woods, for channeling those words. I'm just saying. Somebody thought you was a fool. You might have been a fool for love for somebody. You might have played yourself. But you know what? It's all a part of the process. So don't judge yourself. Don't down yourself. Lift yourself up. Be proud of yourself and the way you come through and the fact that you actually had love flowing from you and through you. Okay? These are the messages that I have for us today. I'm going to close this session out after I give a little bit more singing bowl play for you. What you like about this little setup I did in my room? I like it. I like it. I hope you do too. Anyways, that's enough of that. Let me turn around and do a little bit more bowls for us, okay? It's Heart Chakra Day. I'm going to focus on this bowl. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's our show for today. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Make sure, if you're on Facebook, go hit me up on YouTube. I'm going to put it in the comments in a moment here on this feed, so you'll be able to find it, guaranteed. And we do this every day in some sort of way. That's what God got us over here to spiritually lift this energy. And I absolutely love and adore the part of me that aligns with you. The golden thread that shines all the way through. Call love and peace and happiness. And in the meantime, in between time, you can treat yourself at lphero.com. It's in love, peace, and happiness to you and yours. Hold on. They trying to come help me. You trying to come help me finish this? To you and yours. And of course, me and mine. Oh, you a mess. Until next time. Thanks, guys. Love you. Bye.
Did you play it?
I did the show, Papa. That was the show.
Did you play it though?